Hello everyone and welcome to another Adamsaurus music review. Today we're going to be talking about more music that no one cares about. Today, the album of focus is Nothing Is Broken for Good by Idle Threat, which is an EP that came to my attention this summer. It is the newest release from the band Idle Threat, who signed with Tooth and Nail Records. And for those of you that don't know, I really like Tooth and Nail Records. They're like my favorite record label, and I think they have a really great roster, and I just had to check this album out, and I'm glad that I did because this is probably one of the best albums they've released in a long time. Musically, the album opens with an ambient piece called Nothing Lasts Forever, which I think is a great way to start off the album. It kind of lulls you into a bit of a hypnotic sense, and it's very interesting. I actually was kind of surprised because the first song I heard off this was the song Cement, and I was like, oh, I was expecting this album to be heavier, or at least a little bit more aggressive, and I was like, oh, alright, this works. I like ambient stuff. I'm a big Pink Floyd fan here, so... But then it moves into the song Empty House, which has more of a rock feel to it, and overall the rest of the album keeps that sound, for the most part. Musically, I'd say this would be a great band for people who like bands like Emery, Amberlin, Ivory Line, and other bands that are more recent, like Weathered and Dens. Very much in that vein of like alternative rock or post-hardcore. It kind of rides that line pretty well. I enjoyed it thoroughly musically, but lyrically it was also very good. The lyrics speak very bluntly at times. They're very confessional, but also somewhat poetic, and I think it fits the tone of the album. And for example, the song Empty House seems to discuss depression and faith, and the song Cement seems to discuss loss and disappointment. But those are just my interpretations of lyrics. If you have your own, please feel free to share in the comments. I like to talk about lyric interpretation, so please, again, feel free. I think the best thing about this album is maybe the artwork, because I think it fits the title very well. It has a Ferris wheel on it, as you can see in the thumbnail. It looks like the Ferris wheel is broken and out in the middle of nowhere. It reminds me of Chernobyl, or like something from Silent Hill, honestly. I really like that, and I think it kind of, to me anyway, it brings like a weird eeriness to the album cover that, you know, the Ferris wheel's broken, but maybe we'll repair it someday. Kind of like maybe this is something that meant a lot to someone, and someday it will be fixed. That's how I interpret it. I spend way too much time looking at album covers, but what else was I supposed to do during the lockdown? But I think this is an incredibly enjoyable EP, and if you're a fan of alternative rock or post-hardcore, I think you'll find something you'll like here. I really can't wait to hear more from these guys, and I look forward to hearing a full length someday. I really think that these guys might be one of the next big bands in the genre. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about a lot of things. But overall, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please give it a like. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. And be sure to look at my other reviews if you like this one. I've got lots of reviews for lots of heavy bands, and I'm sure maybe you'll find something you love. This has been Adamsaurus reporting on an album that no one cares about. Have a great day.